Hello, everyone. Welcome to Waterloo, Iowa, here at Young Arena, home of the Waterloo Warriors or the USHL Waterloo Blackhawks. Ames Cyclones getting ready for the second of their back-to-back against these Warriors.
I'm just having a hard time hearing Joe.
Disappointing score yesterday. And we hope to right the ship here on the road tonight. Chris, welcome.
Hello, Joe. Welcome, everybody that's tuning in right now. Yeah, definitely need to see Ames find the back of the net today. You know, both teams struggled, JV and varsity, yesterday of getting some goals. A lot of good chances, a lot of missed opportunities. I'm sure that'll be a big focus tonight, is burying that puck.
Yeah, and this is a team that we expect to be kind of match up really well with us all season long. So these are the games where it kind of matters a little bit more because we're going to be tied up in that 5 through 10 spot in the standings, and they only take 8 for the playoffs. So Waterloo coming in tonight with a 3-2 record, mirroring our 2-3 record. They swept their first weekend just like we did when they played Fremont, 6-4, 5-4 for those scores. Last weekend they were swept just like we were when they played Sioux City, 3-5, 1-2. And then for this week 3, they actually started out Thursday night when they got to travel out to Dubuque. Just a little bit, about an hour, probably about the distance between us and Des Moines.
Okay.
For Dubuque and Waterloo. And they beat Dubuque 4-3 there at Dubuque's home arena. So,
Yeah, kind of all over the place there. I mean, looking at Fremont's record right now, I think they're currently 0-4, but to have somewhat close games against Fremont and then come back and beat Dubuque 4-3, that's kind of interesting.
Definitely.
So we'll see what we have today. You know, maybe that could just be early season adjustments. That could be players missing, players coming back. So we'll see what we have tonight with Waterloo.
I know Coach Paulson's messing around with the lines a little bit. There's not the gritty line like we like to see. Instead, he split them up. Max starting off on the left wing with Weston and Kean. And Brady, he's playing back on the blue line today, being paired up with Kyan. As Waterloo takes that first draw and brings it into our zone, they got a shot off. But Parker Pittman, who's our starting goalie today, he's able to use his legs to get rid of it. Brady tries sending it up. Waterloo player intercepted it. He sends it back. Brady sends it back up in the blue line. Waterloo sends it all the way down to the far corner. Kyan whips it around. And no icing. Ames goes for a change. Caden Whip comes out. Gabe Nelson. Puck was just standing there, hits the side of the net. Caden puts a decent hit behind the net. Bryson on his new line. Finn Moran, the Cyclones captain. And Carson Daters is out there playing defense. Waterloo, from the red line, they dump it in. Bouncing puck today. Quite more bouncy than normal. Reminds me of those old blue pucks from Mites.
I think they're about half the weight of a normal puck, so they do like to bounce around quite a bit. You know, it's something most home teams have an actual freezer that they keep these pucks in, so usually they have, a dozen game pucks set aside that have been in the freezer all day where their practice pucks may be a little bit warmer. I wonder if maybe they got one of those practice pucks out there for the game.
Refs don't always know where to go grab them from. If you ever see anyone carrying a cooler to the scorer's table in Ames, that's not their beer. Those are our game pucks. As Waterloo backhands it, and we kind of play in the neutral zone a little bit. Henry, Slivka, Kaysen, Ruskowski, and Colton Thien out there. That's our third line with John, Luke, and Adrian. Kaysen dumps it in, gives chase. I don't know if it's the lighting, but these white jerseys on Waterloo are like pure white. And it's hard on the eyes.
Well, I think it'd be difficult for players out there. You know, I'm not sure with Waterloo finding each other for passes, but, you know, hockey players try the best they can to keep their heads up during plays. Sometimes taking that second to look down at the puck, you might not see them out of your peripheral if they blend in with the ice. Or same thing for Ames if they're not seeing a player bear down for a hit.
John Luke skates get in the way, disrupted that pass. Weston tried backhanding it to Max. Max gets it in the corner. He goes face first into the glass. Keane gets a strip from him, and now Waterloo. They send it back around. Kyan gets there, pushes it up to Max. Max sends it over to Kyan.
Oh, just couldn't push it past. He had Weston breaking wide behind him.
Colton comes on. Tries centering to Weston and hit the goalie. Waterloo sends it all the way down and out of the zone. Kyan gets there. Off the glass. Hits 36 Lowry from Waterloo, so no icing. I'm looking at the Waterloo roster, and outside of one freshman who's only 92 pounds and 5 foot, there's quite a few 6-footers, so, and even a few in the 200 pounds, so they got some sizes. We finally get a whistle. 4 minutes and 44 seconds in.
Yeah, I was doing the same, looking at the 36, Quinn Lowry. Seems like a pretty tall player out there, but comparing him next to Kyan at least, he looked about the same. They only have him on the roster here as 6 foot even, where Kyan's 6'3", and I don't know, maybe they just left that second number off. He seems to be about 6'3", 6'4".
Aiden's able to push it out of the zone. Waterloo, though, got the loose puck. There's a little bit of extracurricular. Waterloo can't get it out. Forward shot, rebound. Parker covers it up. Mason Bushbaum, he just walked right up to the crease for Waterloo, and luckily we were able to.
Yeah, Parker, good thing he was on his game for that one because he had no challenge coming in. Point blank shot. Great job by Parker reading that and shutting him down.
Colton is able to push it out. Kaysen, he goes, he's got it. He goes towards the net, puts a shot on, hits the shoulder. Finn sends it right back. Waterloo's able to push it out of the zone, but there's Kaysen. He dumps it down into the corner.
So I'm trying to look up the size here for Young Arena, the size of the ice. It seems like it is a wider sheet, a lot more room for players to move. Oh, what a pass.
Weston slows down. Tries feeding Finn, but a Waterloo stick out of the way. Kaysen right there in the front of the net. Finn back to Kaysen. Kaysen's he's going to be looking for a change here once he gets away from the puck, I would imagine. Adrian sends it back deep. There goes Kaysen. There goes Finn. John, Luke, and Kean come on. Puck in some skates. Waterloo gets to the far corner. Whiffs all the way around. John Luke gets to give chase, but icing's going to stop it at 8:09. Waterloo's able to get it in deep after that face-off. Adrian collects it, but it's past connect. Max tries bouncing it off, just not a good angle on that. And Waterloo is able to get a shot off that. Parker's easily able to use his legs to stop. Puck gets away. Max gets there. He gets the puck. Got some encouragement from Coach Paulson there on the bench to get there, and he turned on the Jets and went. This top line today does have some speed between Weston, Keane, and Max. So we'll see how that helps. Max gets off. Caden comes on. Brady and Bristow out there playing defense. Pass to Kean, bounced over him, but Gabe's there to put some pressure on Waterloo. A little bit more ping pong in the neutral zone. Bristol's able to steal that pass. He falls down. Thought he was tripped, but ref says no, keep going. Brady, long pass to whip, too hot to handle though. And it's gonna go down to the goal line for icing. 6:32 to go in this first period. Scoreboard showing 3 shots on goal from Waterloo and just the one for us in Ames. I think it's good. Puck goes all the way down. Waterloo gets it off the glass into the zone. Carson from the red line. Caden thought he had a offsides, but the ref said it was by mistake and just let it play. Finn goes low. He gets the puck. Over to Bryson. Bryson now goes low. Sends it. Tries centering to Gabe, and Gabe just, I don't think he saw that. Carson over to Bryson, and a Waterloo stick out of the way. And now Waterloo from the wide shot goes across. Parker goes all the way around. Now Bryson, he brings it in, puts on the brakes, gets away from one defender. Colton, he shoots, he scores!
Yeah, what a move by Bryson to make that happen. You know, he makes the move, ends up losing the puck, but the defenseman for Waterloo kicks it right back to Ames. I'm not sure if that was Colton right away that got that, but yeah, great shot, far side low, and just, yeah, good job. Great job, Ames. Getting on the board first.
Henry in. Henry and Kaysen now on. They're waiting for the... They just made the official announcement. I couldn't understand it.
I believe it was Colton that had the shot.
Bryson should have an assist, I would think, but
So yeah, after a little bit of late research, thanks to Joe's laptop up here and cell phones, we're able to find that, yeah, the Young Arena is Olympic-size ice. So what does that mean? That's just 100 feet wide by 200 feet long versus normal ice is 85 feet wide. So it gives them that extra 15 feet. Waterloo obviously will be used to playing with that extra size. Ames getting used to it now, but players being able to spread out a lot more time with the puck. I would think it would benefit a team like ours.
It should benefit us for sure, especially our varsity team. The way that they play. Weston toe drags, but then gets a hit.
Oh.
Waterloo sends it all the way down. No icing. Bristol gets it. Snow already building up at the Waterloo bench, and we have only one defender.
Yeah, one of the downsides of having the more ice and skating is you can be even further out of position now if something doesn't go right for you.
We're able to get it out. Brady from behind the goal line bounces it out to Max. Max, he settles on the puck. He's got a lane. He shoots. Hits the shoulder. And then he takes a big hit off the glass.
Yeah, good look by Brady on that one with that pass. He saw Max floating, coming out neutral zone, circling that red line, and just sends it high off the glass, connects on the pass, and away they go on the races to the net. Gets a good shot, a good chance.
Carson sends it back down. Finn, he sends it back. Waterloo, though, is able to catch it, put it down, and they send it out. Now they dump it into our zone. Finn's there, he whips it around. Kean, he gets it out, but loses the puck. 36 sends it in. Finn back down in the corner. The Waterloo senior pictures hide what we can see there. Center pass now Max. He has it. He's got Kean trailing or way up ahead. He saw Weston. Weston, he carries it in over to Kean. Kean just could not hold on to it. And Waterloo dumps it in. They go for a change. Ames has now changed. Gabe taps that. Bryson. Still not sure if he's on the score sheet, but he did a lot of the hard work on the last goal. The only goal so far. Gabe now. He has it. He can't get anything on it, and Waterloo steals it. They carry it in or bring it over, dump it in. Parker has to play it. He left it there, and Waterloo is able to still get another chance on it. Waterloo shot. Parker uses the stick to push it away. Adrian along the boards. He can't get it out first, finally does. Takes out both Caden and a Waterloo player, though. Waterloo carries it in, centers a pass. John Luke gets in the way there. Sends it up to Bryson. Bryson bounces it off. He carries it in. They called Gabe offsides. Gabe trailing his leg. It was awfully close.
I think that was off. It's just the player's very disappointed with how late it took to get the call off. I think it was the correct call on that one. Yeah, John Luke, great defensive play in front of the net. You know, he's reading pass the whole time. Lets Parker have the shooter. Shooter goes ahead and makes that pass across, and John Luke just puts it in the corner. Good read by him on defense.
Way high bouncing puck. Waterloo gets there, centers it. Puck went through the crease and they didn't connect. Luckily, Brady was there though. Colton pushes it up to Kaysen. Colton sends it out. Puck goes all the way down. Goalie's got to actually touch it. 25 seconds to go in the period. Again, they're dumb. Parker's got to play. Parker keeps it closely, though, and he watches. Kyan gets it. He decides to carry it over the blue line himself. And again, we have one defender icing.
Oh, all right. We'll get
1.6. Let's see what coach does here.
One quick chance. Well, they're pulling Parker. Get the extra attacker for the 1.6. Coach Paulson's telling his center, make sure you draw this back on the faceoff. Big
So,
Kyan set to shoot.
Weston, John Luke, we're not ready here.
Oh.
And we don't win it, so it's irrelevant anyways. Shots end. Tied 4-4, but Ames, where it matters, they have the one goal. So we see Michelle is out there. And
Caffey Ice 7.
Elsie, Ice. We know you were here last night too. Who are you? Thanks for watching us. But remember, we're the JV squad, so we don't recognize everyone's names yet. So please do tell us who you are, and of course, thanks for joining us as we're here. Oh. I was hearing the sound going, where do I hear that from?
I'm hearing my own voice.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
good,
very
good
fast
effort
first
so
period.
far, yeah. Everybody's moving their feet. Seems to be getting where they need to be. Let's see if we can spread the puck around a little bit and, yeah, not chase as much, make Waterloo do the chasing, and get a little tic-tac-toe action in front of the net.
We hear Travis is on his way out to South Dakota, so thanks for watching, Travis. Safe travels. Angela, Grandma Pittman, we're glad that you're able to enjoy this too.
That's right.
And Sioux Falls Lundalls.
Yeah, assistant coach Josh out right now off the bench. He's at his daughter's, I think, a track event, if that's right, Josh. I know the players will be missing his guidance on the bench for sure and his positive attitude out there.
I actually went to his wife last night during the varsity games and said, is he ever not smiling?
Always in a good mood.
She goes, when he's not here. and that's, hockey players, ice is their happy place, that's for sure. As second period starts us off, Keane, Weston, Max, Kyan, and Brady.
Great try.
Max over to Brady. Brady sends it down. Brady had to give some space there, and Waterloo's able to now carry it in, but puck goes out in the bench. You hear some noise. That's because Weston was put into the boards there.
Weston, a freshman, showing 125 on the roster, just went up against a senior at 200 pounds, and a little bit of size difference there. Yeah,
he's got some good hands. In fact, he's one of our double rostered players, playing also for varsity. And Ames able to send it out. Waterloo, though, sends it back deep. Here we got puck now on the edge of the boards. Caden and Finn. Gives it to Colton and Bryson. Bryson, he shoots. I think it hit the blocker of the goalie. Back to this Bryson. He's able to push it through the crease.
Yeah, and just an odd look from that goaltender on that. Like he was almost out of position and had to reach to make that blocker
Bryson
save.
gets it. He skates around the circle. He shoots.
Oh.
Another good shot. And the goalie's got to cover it up. Goalie Lincoln Graveman, sophomore for Waterloo East. He's almost 6 feet himself, showing 5'11". Takes up quite a bit of space. I'll tell you though, if Bryson continues playing like this, let's keep Josh out in Sioux Falls.
I don't know if we'll be able to keep him away, and I don't know if the other players would like that. You know,
you're right.
Sons, they always like to hear things from other coaches, not necessarily their own fathers. So maybe that's why Bryson's just having such a good game.
I'm sure all that pressure, I'm sure Josh puts on him. As Waterloo centers it in front of our crease, but we're able to push it out. Adrian sends it over to Kaysen. Couldn't hold on to Waterloo, though, sends it back deep. Waterloo. Keep an eye on this number 8, that Aiden Loeb. He was right there, lined up and ready, just hoping for the one-timer. Ames able to get all the way out. Goalie stays in the crease and icing.
So we have Weston, Kean, and Max back out. Kine and Brady on D.
That shot hit some skates. Brady, he's able to push it out though. And Weston now, he gets the loose puck. He carries it over. Tries just dumping it over to Max, but Waterloo stick out in the way. And puck went all the way down to the glass, covered up by the goalie. But for this offensive draw, Coach Paulson decides to stay with this line. Keen's going to be over there right in front of the net. Weston.
Oh, Waterloo trying the old long pass behind the net, try to catch everybody off guard.
And I think that actually Weston hit that puck. See, that's one we were talking about a few games ago where it's Weston's weak side. And when you have Max right there, let him.
Yeah, maybe having a left-handed player take the draw it back.
Right.
One of the things that we'll definitely probably see throughout this, that makes sense, throughout the season, though, is finding out which players are better at draws in which area of the ice and going with the strong player for different situations. Oh, puck just laying on the post. Player shot that from behind the goal line. It hit the side of Parker and just dropped right next to his skate.
Finally hit the top. It's rising up every now and
Yeah, so I think that was Gabe that actually recognized that. Parker stood up and slid out of the way, and that puck was just laying right there. Waterloo trying to come in and push it home.
Gabe's able to get it to Bryson, but it was just too slow. 21. He's able to steal it out. And he's able to get a shot now, 21. But luckily right in the body of Parker, who holds on to it.
Yeah, as a goaltender, that's a hard one to defend. Luckily, the shot went right at him. Not taking anything away from Parker on that, but yeah, a forward moving left to right or right to left in front of the goalie like that is usually very hard for them to track which way he's going to shoot. Good job by Parker just standing tall and big in front of him.
So, third line comes out. Colton. Puck hits the back of the net. Kaysen
Oh,
just couldn't hold on to it.
Yep.
Henry Slifka's out there. Pass over to Kaysen. Just under his stick. He pushes it up to Colton, but then it hits some skates. Kaysen gets it. He backhands it in. But Waterloo quickly gets it back and sends it back out. Now, Waterloo carries it all the way. 36, one of those 6-footers. He's able to get a shot, but Parker's able to save. Wraparound tried, didn't work. Second wraparound try, loose puck. Not sure if Parker hit that third one.
Oh, still can't clear.
And John Lou gets it. He sends it all the way down. Right play, just icing it. A little loose and a little more chaos.
Gives us a chance at the fresh legs, but yeah, not the ideal breakout play. But again, fresh start over with the new line.
And sometimes that's just what we need. Ooh, shot hit Weston's legs, I think, and redirected. Parker had to adjust and was able to and cover that up.
Great left leg pad save by Parker there. You're right, he had to adjust quick on that one. That was 10 feet in front of him, a redirect. Usually those end up in the back of the net.
Weston telling Max he wants him over on the other side and what he's trying to do. Big collision.
Oh, we're going to go to the box for this one.
Bristow for roughing.
Yeah, I think Kine just came into that corner, not even looking at the puck, going for the hit the whole time. And while it is a great hockey move, take a player off the puck, you got to at least try to make the play for it. So he's going to pay the price for this with a couple minutes in the box. Max Key and Weston staying out with Brady for right now for the start of the kill.
Weston, he was able to intercept that pass, but couldn't get it out. They shift sides, blocker save. Justin Green from Waterloo. He's able to just tap it off his pass and
yeah, just kind of an incomplete pass that got touched going across the crease.
Max just got out of position, I think, in his box as he thought the pass was going to go low and instead it went across him. And so at 5:43, Waterloo ties the game. 5:43 in the second period. Second line comes out. Bryson, Gabe, Finn, Carson, Caden. Long shot wide of the net. Finn battles behind our net. Third chance. Finn pushes him off the puck there.
Oh, good read,
Bryson
Bryson.
intercepts that. He sends it up to Caden. Caden carries it. About to take a hit to size just to backhand it.
Oh,
And as he's going in, there was a rebound, but the goalie sat down right at the last second, covering it up,
I think
and then trips Caden going into the
either
net.
Caden got a goalie stick to the skate or just lost an edge.
No, he got a
looked like it
goalie
was pretty
stick.
bad.
It is a goalie stick.
Just the way he fell, you know, that's a hurt leg there, but he pops right back up. No issues at all. That's good here. Good to see.
Another line change. Colton, Kaysen, Henry's out there. John, Luke, and Adrian. Adrian makes sure that Waterloo doesn't get there first, and icing does get called anyways.
Yeah, Josh is on his way to Sioux Falls, or at Sioux Falls, for a cross-country meet. So hopefully you're not running in that, Josh, as well as your daughter.
I saw Mrs. Lundahl in the parking lot when he dropped off the boys. As number 4 carries the puck all the way in deep, and it looked like their puppy was joining them for the cross-country meet. Henry up to Kaysen. Sauce too much. Adrian puts a good hit on a Warrior player.
Oh, an odd bounce. Oh.
Bad bounce.
Yeah, Joey Rickards from Waterloo West just takes advantage of a bad bounce off the boards. Comes in between the defense and gets a 1-on-0 opportunity.
Yep, just right across that blue line. Got it, went straight in. John, Luke, Adrian tried to converge, but just too much distance there. That's part of that bigger ice like you were talking about.
That's right. You can be a little bit more spread on the boards, and you know, defensemen usually try to stay in the dots and keep everything outside, but sometimes you got to get wide to play that puck, and sometimes it happens. You get a bad bounce off the glass.
Good hustle by Key in there off that face-off draw to get it and bring it in the zone.
I'd like to see our Cyclones get a little bit more pressure on. It seemed the first period they were really hustling. Here we got something developing.
Brady's able to steal that puck, carry it in, but he can't get past Warrior. Weston now. No one's there to help. They send it all the way around. Kean from the near side. Max behind the net. He tries centering to Weston, but the puck hit a Warrior skate. Brady fell down. He's going to have to pick up some speed. And big shot, shoulder save by Parker. And 31 carries it in all the way. He walks up. He tries that point blank up into the top shelf, and
yeah, Parker's not having any of that. I don't know if he got a piece of it or if it just shot up over him, but that went up high, I think, into the netting.
Gabe comes to the dot. Waterloo, though, well, they wanted. They didn't hold on to it. Bryson now, he gets the puck in their zone. He goes, he takes a hit down low. Gabe couldn't get anything there. Finn comes in, he whacks the puck back. Waterloo gets it, though. They send it all the way down to ice it.
Yeah, almost connected with Gabe in the slot down low, but good stick lift from Waterloo defenseman took that opportunity away. We know Gabe, he's got that wicked shot, that bar down that he has.
Waterloo's able to send it out. It's in the neutral zone. Finn and Caden battle for it. They get it, but in the skates, Waterloo's again able to get it out. Carson falls down now. Then he's tripped the second time. And Finn's able to get the puck, send it out. Caden looked for pass shot instead, but right into the belly of Lincoln Graveman, the Waterloo East goalie. .5:49 to go in the second period. Ice is starting to slow down.
Yeah, just unofficial stat, but noticing right now, Cyclones, we're just having a tough time with faceoffs.
Not sure what happened, but they're calling for a faceoff all the way down.
I think we got a player for a hook.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
And it's us. Colton Feed going in for 2. Ref's giving a quick explanation, and, players, as Ames always is, being respectful and just asking for clarification of what happened, and referee obliging. It's always good to see when the referees will explain things to a player like that. I think it keeps the nerves down and the tensions down and the frustration level. When a player can be explained, hey, you can't do this, or this, and okay, I'll serve my 2.
So Waterloo, which connected on the power play earlier, gets a second one. This go around, Kean and Weston's out there with John, Luke, and Adrian.
Good play by John Luke. Draw 3 of the Waterloo players over to him and just kept it on the boards for just enough time to get it sent back around behind the net.
Good block by Adrian there. Send it back out to the point, back down to 21. He sends it to 33, almost the exact same play in that power play before where they scored.
Same player as well, isn't it? The 33 that scored on the left?
I think so, and there it is again. And same exact thing.
Yeah, just that low blocker shot. Tough area to defend for a goaltender, just over your pad and under your blocker. And that's 2 for
and
Justin Green, a freshman from Cedar Falls. So two power plays for Waterloo, and they capitalize on both, and I'd like to see Ames come back with a good response on this one.
See, it would be nice to get this right pretty soon. Go in, let's get in the locker room, tie it up, and start with 1.
That's right. 1 at a time, boys. 4:27 left in the second. Plenty of time left in this game.
Weston reaches back, he gets it. Kean, Weston, no.
Oh, here we go. Oh, no
Max
call.
takes a big stick to the face.
I was going to say, big interference in front of the net.
Yeah. They grabbed his stick. Now there's lots of things going on wrong. Brady
gets it deep.
He bounces in, can't get it that deep though. Kean. Weston. Max, he finally sends it deep. Kyan, he sends it right back down. Ames slowly changing. Brady, big shot, but right into the glove of the goalie, and Ames will complete the change. See a few more people have joined, at least according to the watching number, but free to say something in the chat. Tell us where you're from. Who's your player? Chris will tell you if he's good or bad right now. Battle at the blue line, and see, Finn sends it up to the red line, but Waterloo's able to get it. They send it deeper. Carson now off the boards. 33 with both power play goals. Kane takes down 7, but Carson also falls. And Waterloo able to now.
Yeah, and I think Coach Paulson's just going to have
hat
that
trick
conversation now with them. Just, hey, calm down, boys. You know, let's get back in this. Like you were saying, one goal at a time. We just need to calm the chaos in our own zone. I think we get caught chasing some things, and watching the replay now.
Colton's too busy trying to get his stick because the Waterloo player's on it. He can join the play. Carson, taking Carson out as well, and
yeah, Parker makes the initial save, and I think just loses where the rebound was.
Yep.
So after a really good showing in the first period, Cyclones just have been letting up a little bit on themselves second period, and let's see if we can turn this
Payson takes
around.
a hit there in the near corner. Colton. Is it 3-1 or 4-1?
It is 4-1.
I thought so. So our scoreboard is incorrect. We apologize. We'll get that fixed here in a second. They were so quick, I think we just missed that. As now 15 carries it in, and he goes top shelf. I think this is one of those times where you look at a coach. Is he going to call a timeout and just settle everyone down, or what's going to happen?
Yeah, as a player right now, mentally, you know, things just start snowballing. You have to take that breath.
Yeah, clearly he wants to hold on to it with less than 2 minutes to go, but sends out, decides not to, sends out the top line. And Waterloo gets it back into our zone. Parker, who was down a lot faster that go around. Oh no, and now he kicks it in. And 6-1. 3 really quick goals by Waterloo. And that puck bounced up. It hit the top bar.
Yeah, went off of Parker's back
and then
hit his
his
leg
back
pad.
hit his skate, and then finally he kicks it back in. Brady, he sends it in deep. Weston gives chase. Waterloo wheels it around. Brady gets there. Puck goes out. Kine goes, slaps at it, misses it. Max sends it over to Weston. Or Kean at first. Kean goes, Weston right there. Max shoots into the glove.
Well, good opportunity, good response from Ames on this. You know, bring the puck in the zone, calm things down, let's set it up. Let's get an opportunity. This is something to build off of.
So 52 seconds to go. Ames going to do a change with this offensive draw. Gabe's going to take it. Caden to his left, Bryson to his right. Finn and Carson out there. Puck gets behind Carson. Number 7 fell down, and Finn's able to go and help him up. 7 would have had a clear breakaway there.
Yeah, and it's almost the same spot.
And 7, he gets one. He gets a shot, hits the post. Parker thanks the post quickly.
Yeah, almost the same location that we've had a few of our players fall, so I'm not sure if there's something wrong with the ice right there or it's just all coincidence. But about 3 or 4 players now have fallen victim to that one spot in the ice in front of the players' bench.
And puck goes out of play. It's going to be 12 seconds to go. Puck gets all the way down. Adrian gives chase. He backhands it. And Ames just can't do much. Gets lit out. And happily, I think Ames is heading to the locker room that these 3 minutes have ended.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was just one of those snowball effects at the end of the period. You know, one thing happens and it just keeps rolling. Coach Paulson's going to have to do a good job of the mental game in the locker room right now, I think. I'm not sure what the message will be, but just that calm down. We got another period of hockey to go. Let's get out and do it.
You know, if they can score 5 or 6 in a period, so can we. And that's what it was. We scored in that first period, and it was 1-0 at that first intermission. And so all 6 were in that second period, and definitely it's
Yep.
our time. So
And a great learning experience. You know, we've experienced this against Okoboji where things rolled our way and they just kept going. You just get in that flow and let it go. So.
All right, they got 12 minutes on the clock. This arena does have 2 Zambonis as it's a USHL arena, and that's mandatory. So this intermission is going to go somewhat quickly. So go do your potty break. Come on back quickly and join us for the puck drop in the third period. everyone. We are adjusting the clock as we hit this third period. Hopefully become a nail biter. So a little bit of news. Sorry, Grandma Pittman. But we have a goalie change here. Chase Motlins coming in the game.
Yeah, and I noticed at the end of the second there, Parker looking to the bench. Might have actually been requesting one of those, whatever. If a goalie's feeling, if they may be off a little bit, they know their game better than any of us. So
Kyan's going to the box now for elbowing, roughing.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. I think Waterloo kind of get under their skin a little bit. I was impressed with our warm-up skate. Guys came out flying, looking like they're ready to play, and obviously trying to make a statement early on with the physical play. Just a little late on that one for Kyan.
2 minutes for roughing. So Ames goes back on the penalty kill. Keane and Weston's going to stay out there. Finn and Carson. Waterloo already connected in both their power plays in the last period.
We got Carson slow to get up after
Carson
going
is
down there. I'm not sure.
Off. Puck up, and Chase able to stay with it. Carson still is like he's shaking off the cobwebs. I'm not sure when he fell back he hit his head or what, but
yeah, I didn't see the fall. I just saw him afterwards getting up and slow and moving, and looked like he was frustrated, slamming the stick to the ice there behind after the play. Got 33 out there on that far right side. He was the one they were looking to in the previous power plays and trying to get him open. I noticed Weston was on him earlier and eyeballing, and now you've got Kean over there, and they're both doing a pretty good job keeping an eye on him. So far, only one shot.
Any passes off here. There they centered it, and
it seems to be their play. I mean, they went right back to him on that again.
.20 seconds to go on this penalty kill. John Luke, he sends it all the way down. No icing as they're killing the penalty.
9 seconds left.
Pass behind the Waterloo player. And Ames back to full strength.
Great save. Chase sliding over just in time. Again, a weird bounce off the glass behind the net. Puck comes right out in front. But hey, successful kill. Again, every shift, this is one of those tough ones mentally. Coach is going to have to drive home to the players. Every shift, go out, win every shift. And so far, Cyclones doing that really well. Killed off a penalty kill, or killed off the power play for Waterloo. So now it's time to go to work.
Okay, Bryson, Colton out there. So far, no change in the lines during that intermission. I take that. Well, not sure yet. Finn and Brady are out there right now. That could be as much because of a penalty or Carson. We did go back and look at the replay. Carson did not appear like he hit his head. So
good news there. But yeah, with anything could have been.
Good hit by Colton. Loosed that puck.
Oh, and we're going to
Couldn't get
get
it
a
up to
penalty
Bryson,
on
though.
this. This is unfortunate.
Someone hit the stick, and now. Yep, unsportsmanlike, and
yeah, Brady pushing the stick of the player that dropped it just out of the way, and you're not allowed to touch it or move anything like that when a player drops their stick. So he's going to go to the box for 2, and once again, we're on a penalty kill.
Bryson, Gabe, Kyan, and Finn out there for the start of this kill. Pass back behind our net. Hit Bryson, but he can't get it out. 8 holds on to it. Finn steals that pass, tries getting it out, but Waterloo's able to keep it in. They send it back low. 7, right there, rebound, second chance. Chase kicks it away. 21 now gets it back to 31.
Oh, here we go.
Good
play,
job,
Bryson.
Bryson, he's going to get, I thought he was about to get sandwiched, but Waterloo focused on the puck enough, and they were able to pick his pocket. Quick shot into the body of Chase. And 1 minute has been killed off this penalty. High puck. And Chase able to glove that. Big rebound. Cason's able to send it out. Waterloo gets back on side, barely. Puck against the side of the net. Adrian, he takes a hit, got hooked, no call. Got another stick, I think, into his gut. He's now gingerly going over. Carson comes off, or comes on. He went
no icing called on this. I don't know what the linesman was seeing on that. He was saying it was a touch.
And Ames is back to full strength. Brady joins.
Oh.
Eight for point blank. Hit, Chase, stick. But went up and behind, and Waterloo now with a commanding 6-goal lead and 9 minutes to go. We're going to see a running clock after this. Trying to find who got credited with everything, and don't know if Waterloo's not using the same system we are or what. Weston though, his shot wide of the net goes all the way out. Ames comes back on side. Kyan carries it in. He shoots. Blocker save. Good recognition by
and direct
Weston
hit from behind, but no
to
call.
stay back.
Good to see Kian out right after, or Kyan out right after that one. But good opportunities, Weston and Kyan both. Kyan now going to the referee asking for an explanation of why he's not getting checking from behind on that one. Referee's just shaking his head like, I didn't even see it or it didn't happen. And we play on. Weston set to take the face off.
Just could not get that out. Keane couldn't pull the trigger on that pass fast enough, and Waterloo got there. Putting too much pressure. Keep the puck in their zone, or in our zone. Now 19, he shuns it. Hits Kine in the body. Keane. Brady tried pushing it out, and instead it hit Weston. Waterloo sends it back deep. Now Kyan wheels it around. It goes out. Weston. He carries it in. Shoots right into the body.
Yeah, so Waterloo going to an all freshman or almost all freshman line there. I think 31 might be a sophomore, but.
Yeah, Max picking a fight with him, and he's going to lose that battle against just under 6-footer Carter Tompkins.
Yeah, something again, guys, you know, keeping players, keep their heads cool and keep in the game. We got a lot of hockey left. 6.5.
Luke. Waterloo gets back on side after that dump in. Gabe. Tried getting up to Colton. Gets out. Ends up in Bryson's skates. No one can get a handle of it. Bryson finally slaps it over. Caden. Bryson sends it back to Caden. Bryson gets it. Sends it back. Waterloo gets the loose puck. Gabe puts his stick down and sends it towards the net. And Waterloo, though, they stay with it. 38, interfering totally with John Luke. No call again. And Adrian, 36 tries launching.
Yeah, I think we got the call there. Now we got one.
So, Quinn Lauer, you mentioned his name earlier. He goes up to Adrian. Curious, I don't even know what we have. We do have Adrian listed at 6 foot as well, so that'd be a fight I'd go pay to see. This power play, Adrian stays out. Kyan, Kean, Weston, John Luke. Kyan to Weston. Weston shoots. Couldn't get to Adrian for the redirect. Kean hits the shoulder of the goalie. Kyan goes low. He holds on to it. He gets his stick taken out of his hands. John Luke over to Weston. Kyan picked up his stick. He's got it. He tries going wide of the net, goes all the way around, and Waterloo is able to fully change. Weston picks up some speed. He carries it in. Slows down, turns around, waits for everyone else. Tries a big shot, but hit the ice at first. And Waterloo sends it all away. No icing. 8 gets there first from Waterloo. He sends it back.
Still 47 left on the power play, so let's see if we can get in and set this
Bristol
up again.
taps it ahead to Weston. Weston over to Kean. This line's been out the entire power play.
Oh,
and here, 8's going to get a breakaway. Steal, good save by Chase. "20 seconds to go. These legs are tired." Kyan taps it ahead of Kean. Kean tries pushing it. Looked like he was trying to dump it in, but couldn't. Waterloo gets it, sends it all the way back. Chase, dangerous pass to Finn, way out of his crease with the Waterloo player right there. And Waterloo now is back to full strength. Adrian takes a hit.
Oh.
Chase can't hold on to that wraparound. Carson got out of the way just in time. And Chase able to land on the puck with their second or third chance there. And with less than 3 minutes to go, Carson hits 22, goes after the puck. Ames able to slap it out. I know it's not going to mean much on the scoreboard, but it would be nice to get at least one more here, as our offense has been pretty dry. We actually led this game 1-0 going into that first intermission. Carson finally able to get it out. Colton, he stays with it. But Waterloo's able to again get that loose puck. Colton. Waterloo sends it out. Finn sends it back in. Waterloo sends it out. Less than a minute 20 to go now. Henry tries pushing it up to Gabe. Waterloo, though, gets it. They send it back up. They tried a little dump out and put in less than a minute to go. Number 6. Loose. Chase, big rebound. This is clearly Waterloo's small line. We've not seen them much. 32's jersey barely fits him. In fact, I'm pretty sure the dress of my prom date was longer.
In front. Bryson with a good backhand try. Caden has just been an animal this last shift. He has been everywhere.
Brady sends it up to Gabe. Gabe's going to take a hit and offsides, but that's going to do it. They stop the clock with a minute or second.
I was telling him to roll it. All right.
Yeah, there we go. So that was that second period really did us in. Gave up 6 goals. But yeah, stick around. Next varsity game's going to be coming up here. That puck drop scheduled for 7 o'clock. We'll see if it starts any earlier. I don't think it does, but with this game ending so much faster, we're off on a Sunday tomorrow.
Yes, it'd be nice to have part of the weekend off and the boys to be able to recuperate a little bit.
Oh, you're nicer than me. I already told Max he'll be outside with me doing
Okay.
some yard work. Got to get ready for that winter. We're back next Saturday. We'll be at Bucks Arena, which opened today. We'll be playing rematch from last night, the Capitals. Only one game next weekend. And then we'll reset and go. We'll have that one game on Saturday, followed by the following weekend. We go all the way out to Omaha for our first weekend trip. So those are our next 3 games. We know that you didn't like the outcome of tonight, but we hope that you're still able to enjoy your evening somewhat. And obviously, we are hoping for a better outcome with varsity as they come out onto the ice to warm up a little bit themselves.
I think so. You know, that's one thing as players sitting in the stands watching their teammates, or for the dual roster that just experience that, gives you a little bit extra to think about while you're playing the game, of not to let things get out of hand. You know, take that break, and I'm sure we'll see a better performance here from varsity. So everybody stick around. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Have a good night.